Hello and welcome back. It's me, Zoe. Hello. I'm going to do something a bit different today, and I am going to do a bit of a book haul. So usually I'm doing lists or reviews, but I thought you guys might be interested to see my recent book purchases, and some of them have been gifts from you lovely lot after buying a couple of bits off of my Amazon wish list. So I'm going to go through these. So the first one I have is A Little Life. I have had this one on my list for some time now. Reason I put off buying it was basically because it is pretty chunky. Like, it's quite big, and I like to take my books whilst I'm travelling around. I mean, I'm never going very far. I'm just going on like the tube or on the bus or on a walk or something like that. So I like to take books with me, and I like them to fit in my handbag. And let's just say, like, unless I take my huge rucksack with me, this is bloody big. But I have heard phenomenal things about this book. I've heard that it is very disturbing. I heard that it's a lot about kind of like sexual and child abuse from kind of like the perspective of one person, and how that affects the rest of their life and their friendships and their relationships. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I guess I haven't started it yet because of the size of it. But if anyone else has read it, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will be getting into this one soon. It's probably a book that I will save for one of my upcoming holidays, either to Amsterdam, Ibiza or Greece. So lots of options. Probably not like a poolside read, but definitely my kind of poolside read. So yeah, that is A Little Life. Okay, so the next one I've got is a book that so many of you have recommended. Someone did gift me this one, but they didn't leave their name. So whoever you are, thank you so much for this one. It is Blood Marauder. A bit of mixed reviews, I've got to say. So many people recommended it, like I said, but a couple of people have said they really don't like this one. I've heard it's very, very gory. I think it's about like a kid who joins, I think it's like some cowboys, and they're like taking off the scalps of Indians, something pretty messed up, and it's like their account of doing it, and I think they're really young. I'm not entirely sure, but have heard like it's really violent and nasty, so looking forward to getting into this one. Of course, a little bit smaller, so I can take this one in my handbag, which is cool beans. If you did buy this for me, thank you so much. That is super kind of you, and I will do a review once I've read this one. Okay, then next one is Out. So my wonderful friend Liz Bishop gifted me this book, so thank you, Liz. Love you. So Out is about like four housewives that work in a factory in Japan, and one of the housewives murders her husband, and the other ones help her get rid of the body. I actually started reading this book, and you can see I don't know, about a third of the way ish. I'm really struggling with this one, I'm not gonna lie. Whilst it's quite interesting and I do like the premise of it, there's something about it that I'm just not getting into it. I don't know whether any of you ever have that, but sometimes with books, like, I have to be in a particular mood. This one I'm just not loving at the moment, so I've put it down for the time being. I will go back to it, I will finish it. If you've read it yourself, do let me know what you thought, whether you think it's like a good read, whether you struggled, whether it's worth, getting in the right headset for it or something. It's quite a chunky book, but yeah, so we'll see. I will go back to that at some point. Next up, we have Slash Her. So this is a anthology book, which is all written by women in horror. So all female authors. It's been edited by my very, very good friend Janine Pipe. If you don't know Janine, she also has a super cool dog soldiers book coming out. It's called Sausages, the Making of Dog Soldiers. She's got that coming out very, very soon, and this video might have been published when it is already out. If yes, it's all in the show notes. So yeah, I have not delved into /her yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I love reading books by female authors, especially horror books, because, you know, in the past we haven't had many, but we are getting more. So yeah, this is like 21 stories. Some of them are really gory, some are nasty, some of them are kind of more straight up horror. But I know that Janine also loves the kind of like more macabre side of things and kind of like the depraved stories. So I'm hoping that there's some nasty stuff in here. It does have a full page of trigger warnings, which one I love because I think that's really important if people, you know, there's certain things that they don't want to read. But alternatively, I'm just trying to find it. Alternatively, if you're like me, seeing a trigger warning is like, yep, I like that, I want to read that. So, you know, things like, oh god, when I say I like it, I don't actually mean it, but you know, we've got like teen murder, strong sexual content, animal abuse. So all of those really nasty topics that are typically in the books I read are here, lovelily labelled with trigger warnings in /her. So yeah, really looking forward to getting into that one. And then the last one that I have, so I think, I'm trying to remember who sent me this. I have a feeling it is the wonderful Martin Trafford, but then I also thought it's maybe not. So I don't know if my mind is just going a bit haywire. If it was you, Martin, thank you. If it wasn't, well, there you go, you got a shout out anyway. And if it was someone else, please tell me so that I can correct myself and say a proper thank you for this. But this one is called Pen Pal. It's, yeah, about a guy who basically is retelling a story from his past in terms of kind of like what he remembered at the time and the circumstance around it, then what he found out later in life, and then what his mum told him about what happened. So again, I don't know too much about this. I just know that I've heard it's very, very depraved, very disturbing. I have started this, I'm only a few pages in. I've started this one the other day and I'm already liking it. Like, it's already definitely going to be that kind of book I like, diary style. And I've mentioned before, like, diary style is really my kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to getting into this one and being able to give you a review. So those are my recent gifts or purchases, and then one book that I am currently reading. So of course, if you have more recommendations, do let me know, because I'm always buying way too many books and I'm not reading them as quick enough as I'm buying them. But I like to just have them. They're like, you know, the thing I like. If you do want to buy me a book you think I would love, you can go into the note things down there, the caption, and you will see that I have dropped my Amazon wish list. You can also let me know if you'd like to buy me a book, or you can also go to Ko-Fi and you can send over a little bit of money that will go towards buying a book. I don't use it for anything else other than maybe a whiskey shot or two, but that helps me get through the book, or so I tell myself. So yeah, thank you as always for watching. Hit the subscribe, like, all of those lame YouTube things that YouTube people are supposed to say, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.